My project was to identify wildlife at Gorongosa National Park in Mozambique. After a 20-year civil war in Mozambique, most of the larger animals were killed. The government teamed up with a U.S. organization to restore the wildlife. Motion sensing cameras were placed throughout the park to help the rangers count and identify the recovering species in the area. The purpose of this project is to help keep track of the different species in the area. Volunteers help identify different animals that the cameras had picked up. When you first log onto the website, they give you a picture like so to identify. Then you are given a list of animals to choose from. If you are unable to identify the picture right away, you can classify the animal into smaller groups and choose from there. Once the animal is identified, you log how many you see and what it is doing. Also, you identify if there are young present and, if applicable, if it has horns. The animals identified were baboons, impalas, warthog, vervet monkey, waterbuck, simango monkey, kudu, serval, crane, elephant, duiker, some bird, civet, zebra, reedbuck, bushbuck, nyala, and the human. Oftentimes, the picture would have nothing to identify. The animal identified the most was the baboon, a total of 91 times. Most of the time, they were in large groups, which made it easier to identify. I also observed no animals 53 times. Of the animals I identified, I noticed that not a lot of them had youth with them. The most common ones were elephant, baboon, and warthog. These animals traveled in small groups and were family-oriented. Humans were often picked up by the cameras. They are seen driving through the park. Tourists, researchers, and park officials go in and out keeping an eye on the recovering animals. Most park officials are seen tampering with the cameras to make sure they are working correctly. Part of the restoration plan was to place motion sensing cameras throughout the park. However, these cameras are often triggered by insects, shadows, and rain, leaving you with nothing to identify. While identifying animals throughout this project, I noticed most of them traveled alone. However, baboons, waterbucks, and impalas were often seen in groups and with young animals. In this project, I learned a lot about Mozambique. I learned that the restoration project has come a long way since being implemented after the Civil War, and that the baboons are a growing species and travel in packs with young.